Hi Libra, welcome to Mystic Morpho. First, I wanted to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel, to any of you who have liked, shared, commented on my previous videos. I really do appreciate all the activity on the channel. Again, I'm relatively new to YouTube, so to see all the support I've been getting, it's been amazing. Especially all the comments I've been getting, I really do appreciate all the feedback and all the support, so thank you all so very much. I'm going to be doing a love reading for you guys for the second half of January, so the dates will be January 16th to the 31st. I'll be using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, using a 6-card spread to get the overall messages, and then I'll be pulling one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen at the tail end of the reading, just to get a little more clarity in the situation. Do keep in mind that these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. If they do not, be sure to check out your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign especially for love readings, as you may find a little more clarity there. And again, I tend to go somewhat specific. Whatever storyline Spirit is showing me, I tend to go in that direction. So don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't. Again, it's okay if it does not. You know, I'm reading for hundreds of thousands of people, so it may not resonate with you. But again, check out your other signs. It may not totally resonate with your sun sign, so just keeping that in mind. All right, so without further ado, let's get started on your reading. Spirit angels, guides, saints, what messages do you have for the lovely sign of Libra? The second half of January 2019. January 16th to the 31st. In love for this lovely sign of Libra. Spirit angels. What messages do you have for the lovely sign of Libra? Second half of January in love 2019. January 16th to the 31st. All right, so Libra, you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Hermit in the reverse, you have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Nine of Wands. All right, so you have a lot of fire energy around you, Libra. You may be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I also have Virgo and Taurus on the table. So if you're not dealing with one of those signs, it's okay. It's more about the general message that I'm feeling. So don't write off right away if your sign is not here, because a lot of times we can also emulate certain characteristics of other signs, so keeping that in mind. But the feeling I'm getting is that someone came in. I feel like you're dealing with two people right now, Libra, in the sense that someone has come in and it sparked a lot of passion. With the Knight of Wands, this is the knight that comes in rapidly. It's making lots of, it's passionate. It really starts right away. And again, you have the Ace of Wands on the table. So I feel as though this is relatively new in your environment, in your surroundings. And I feel like what sort of happened is that it's been going well, but I feel as though even though the Hermit's reversed, I feel as though that they've kind of, the feeling is that I feel as though this is this person also, that they are, you know, kind of going, and they're needing to kind of step away from the situation for whatever reason. Like, it's almost like it's gotten really, it's very exciting, and but there's something that's sort of pausing the situation, and maybe they might be taking a little bit longer time to assess the situation themselves. I feel like that they have kind of, all right, I'm getting two storylines coming through now. So this situation that I'm going off of right now, it's as if they have felt this passion for you, and they're needing to sort of step away from the situation as much as they you know, they don't really want to. I think there's just something holding them back. It could be a work-related thing, but I also think that it's as if you remind them of someone that they've dated in the past, and it's kind of scaring them a little bit. And so I'm feeling like they're kind of going off on their own, and they're not really giving you much clarity. I feel as though the communication has sort of been cut off. Okay. And right now it's, you know, it was really rapid and, you know, fun early on in the beginning. And now it's almost, I don't want to say that they've ghosted you, because I still feel like they're still in your space, that they're still like if you were to reach out to them, you would get a message back. But there's something where they're not necessarily initiating, you know, the reaching out. They're not initiating the conversation. They're not initiating, you know, meeting up with you. And part of me feels like it could be a work thing. With the Hierophant on the table, I feel as though, if specifically for those that you're connecting with this specific storyline, that it could be that it's work, it's something structural that is preventing them from really reaching out to you that the way that they would like. And because you're not getting that communication that you're desiring, you're starting to feel a little bit defensive in the situation. It could also be something, I'm also picking up a little bit of, it could be something that, you know, they really, really enjoy your company, but there could be something that's preventing them from reaching out, in the sense that it might be your religions might differ. You may have different values. You may have different views on what you're wanting in the future. Perhaps they want children, perhaps you don't. Something along those lines, that there could be something where like you're just, things are kind of at a disconnect, and it's sort of scaring this person, in the sense that they don't know if they are able to kind of blend your differences enough to actually make this work. And so there's this sort of protection mode that this person is kind of going into, and you're also feeling defensive, because it's like, well, what's, you know, things were so good. I've been really enjoying my time with this person. The passion is there. They came in, there's all this excitement, and now it's like you're feeling like they're kind of falling flat, and it's like they've sort of disappeared on you, in a sense. Again, I don't feel like they're totally gone, but it's not coming up to the same effect as it was in the beginning. And I feel like it's a matter of possibly initially giving this person a little bit of space, and that by doing so, it will give them that time to kind of come to terms with what they're dealing with. It's nothing with you, Libra, is what I'm feeling. It's more something that they're having to go through. And I'm wanting to say that if this is the case, and this is with the other storyline, this is where it's kind of coming into and intertwining. If this person is 100% sure on you, and they're sort of just leaving you in the wings, like just waiting kind of thing for them, like this hasn't come in yet, don't feel, you know, because you have the 8 of Wands here on the table. You have the 9 of Wands. The next step this could lead to is the 10 of Wands, which is like carrying this huge burden, right? So you're already going from this defensive stance. You could potentially lead into, you know, overburdened by the situation. So I'm feeling strongly this recommendation to say that, you know, if this is not necessarily going in the way you want it, it's okay to keep your options open. And so this other storyline I'm getting is that someone might be coming in if you feel like this situation is not coming through as you would like. I feel like there might be a Taurus or someone coming in that is actually wanting to make the time with you, that someone's a little bit more serious, someone's a little bit more, you know, forthright in their desire for a relationship, something that they want to start with you. It might not be as passionate as this Knight of Wands, whoever you were dealing with, but that's okay, because sometimes the passions, you know, it's kind of that slow burn people talk about, right? And it's sort of that feeling, and I feel like it's stable. I feel like it's steady. This person will call you when they say they will call you. They will take you out to dinner. They will, you know, things like that, where it's just pretty strong and stable. And maybe it's not this fiery passion all up front, but it could also lead to this. Okay. There's many messages I'm feeling from this. There's a lot going on in this situation, Libra. And, you know, and it's almost like as soon as you keep, you know, kind of keep those options open, it's almost like you open the floodgates for more opportunities. And I have this feeling that this person may eventually come back and kind of be defensive on the fact that you might have moved on, or you might now have other people in your space that they're a little bit jealous of. But the thing is, it's like, you know, you never want to feel like you're waiting for someone to change. You know, it's one thing if they're like, look, I'm really busy at work right now. Can we, like, you know, take a rain check, reschedule? Fine, sure. You know, but not to like leave you unless there's some understanding that, you know, we're exclusive. We're not going to continue to date. We're not going to keep this open. You know, we're in this partnership. Unless it's as clear as that, you know, there's no harm in going out and meeting other people, in the sense that, you know, you want to keep your options open, because the thing is, you don't want to be waiting. I feel as though, like, this is also, this feeling I'm getting from the Hermit in reverse is like, it's kind of like this waiting period. And again, if the communication isn't coming in, or it's delayed, or it's held back, you know, you have to live your life too, Libra. Like, it's, you know, I'm a Libra as well. And, you know, we tend to kind of give people the benefit of the doubt, right? We oftentimes look at it from the other person's viewpoint, in the sense that, like, you know, it's like we often think about ourselves last. We're constantly, because we're weighing these different options, we're weighing how someone might feel. You know, we're constantly like, oh, well, you know, work might be really busy for them right now, and they'll get back to me, and that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, like, where does that get you? Like, I'm sure you've had many situations like this where, like, you've been waiting, and then all of a sudden it's like you're still kind of waiting for that person to get their act together. This is the time, especially this year, Libra, like, it's this time that you need to put yourself first and find what's good for you. Not always waiting. Yeah, like, this person, yes, the attraction is there, and this person may have amazing qualities. They're creative, they're fun to be around, like, they're funny. You do enjoy their company, but if it's on their terms alone, that's not going to help build a healthy relationship. And I think you truly, you know, we as Libras, we really are looking for that soul love, that person that's going to reciprocate our needs as we will meet theirs. And again, I'm feeling that by keeping your options open, something new will come in. And unfortunately, like, it's like this person, I feel that this is what may happen. This person may come back, and there may be a challenge in the sense of, like, if this person does come back, it's kind of like, would you actually go back to them? Because sometimes it takes moving on for someone to realize, like, oh, well, Libra's not going to be around for, but, well, yeah, like, we're pretty, like, awesome people to want to be with. We give it all. And the thing is, you want someone that's not going to need something else to spur them into that feeling. You want someone that's going to be solid and grounded and sees you for your worth from the get-go, that the moment they meet you, they don't want to let you go, kind of thing, and they want to keep it moving. So the feeling I'm getting, just Libra, from all of this is that, you know, whoever this person is, you know, and again, this is a general reading, so every situation may be different that you're dealing with. But again, if you're connecting with this, the feeling I'm getting is that this person, for whatever reason, they've sort of slowed down the pace of whatever's been started here early on. And this may have just started right after the new year. It may have been kind of going through, you know, towards the end of the holidays of last year. But now it's this time, and of course, like, this time of year, things can be really busy with work. People are coming back from the holidays. They're trying to settle into the new year and all that kind of stuff. So if it's something that, you know, they're just really busy, you do know that they are working, and, you know, it's like, but at the same time, like, how are they treating you? Are they keeping you in the loop? Are they letting you know what's going on? Are they attempting to make plans with you down the line when they know they have time available? If they're not, if they're sort of just like, it's almost like, take a moment, and if you don't reach out to this person, see kind of how long it takes for them to reach out to you. And it's like, I don't mean to be testy. If any cross watchers are watching, like, I'm just saying, like, the thing is, you also have to understand that, you know, you want to be treated a certain way. You want to find something in a relationship where those needs of yours are being met by someone else, and be true to the things you desire in another, because those things, you can and will find those things in someone else. And again, I just feel like if there isn't a firm understanding with this person that, look, like, we're in this together, like, we've had a good time and now we're like ready to progress to the next thing, we're exclusive, we're not going to date anyone more. If you do not have that understanding with someone, it's okay. It's okay to keep those options open, okay? It's okay to set those intentions of what you do want to find in a partner and keep looking, because, you know, yes, this person may be great. You may really enjoy their company. You may really like who this person is, but there's also a lot of other great people out there, a lot of other people that you are meant to potentially be with, in the sense that, you know, Spirit brings us the things we need, not always the things we desire the most, in the sense that, you know, we can only kind of piece everything as we look backwards, right? It's hard to know what path our journey is meant to take, because Spirit has it written for us. Yes, we have free will, and my belief is that based on whatever decisions we make, it's Spirit kind of adjusts those different things. It helps, you know, the synchronicities and fate, and essentially helps play a hand in how things work out. And this may or may not be the person that you're meant to be with. Just by getting into this may then eventually lead you to the thing that's really meant for you, Libra, okay? So if this is your situation, if this person comes back around as soon as you've met this other person, I mean, then you have a bigger problem on your hands, right? I mean, it's a good problem to have, again, to feel like possibly needing to make a decision. But don't be, you know, this person, you know, if they're defensive of it, that's also another quality. Like, are they that jealous, or that, you know, you could have put in the effort, you know, where were you, kind of thing. And always, you know, think about what's best for you, Libra, right? Because no one else, you know, yeah, friends and family, you know, people do have our best interests at heart, but you have to look out for yourself as well. And a lot of times we are the last people on our list, right? And I say that firsthand, because a lot of times it's just, you're constantly worried about everyone else. It's time to worry about what you want, okay? And you have full right to do that, because that's what pretty much everyone else is doing in this world today. So keep in mind what your needs are, what your desires are, what you're hoping to have in a relationship, and see where it goes. See what's coming from the situation. Again, I just feel like if you're connecting with this, somehow this communication is slowed down. It's been cut off. They're just not showing as much interest as they were initially. And it could be a variety of reasons. It could just be being really busy at work. It could be something deeper where they're unsure of where this could potentially go. And that's, you know, maybe right now they're not stable in their working life, or maybe they've just moved to the city that you're living in and they're not sure if they want to be in something right now, or maybe they're just getting out of something. So their intent is just to kind of play around a little bit, and maybe they didn't think they would meet someone like you, in the sense that, you know, they really are seeing that you are a good person, and, you know, but that's not fair to you to be holding on to someone, waiting for them to be ready. If you're ready, you want to find someone who's just as ready as you are, okay? So Libra, I'm going to pull one card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck for a little more clarity here. Spirit, angels, guides, saints, messages do you have for the lovely sign of Libra? 2nd of January 2019, January 16th. attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. So Libra, this is your call right now to, you know, not to wait. Okay. This is your moment here. This woman is, she's focused on what she's enjoying in the moment. All right. And by doing so, by not worrying about what's going on with somebody else, if they're not really giving you the time of day, they're not really paying attention, keep yourself grounded, okay? Keep yourself focused on what's making you happy, whether it's spending time with friends, whether it's, you know, going to the gym, taking a class, you know, learning to play an instrument, whatever it is, planning a trip. Do something fun that makes you feel that, you know, increases your vitality, that increases your vibration, essentially, Libra, because that's what's going to bring in that love. And essentially, you know, if there aren't two people right now, if there's only this one person that you're dealing with, you know, and if it's not if it doesn't feel good, because at the end of the day, you want to feel it in your gut, you want to feel strongly about someone. And again, I do feel like there's this high level of attraction with this person. Sorry, my video just cut out for a moment. Basically what I'm saying is that the attraction, you know, by creating that attraction helps bring in new love for you, Libra, okay? Someone that will be stable, someone that will want to love you the way you want to be loved, okay? It's just a matter of giving your time yourself to find that in yourself, to feel good about what you're doing and who you are, because that's when, you know, all these opportunities will come your way. I have a feeling you will probably have more than enough opportunities, especially at this time of year. And you know, I mean, Libras, you're good looking people too. So it's sort of this thing that honor who you are, honor what you desire, and those things will come in. Okay. Thank you all so very much. If this resonated with you, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I will see you guys at the beginning of February. Thanks.